Libra, the person on your mind this week, how do they feel? What are their intentions? What are their actions? This will not resonate with everyone. Take what does, leave the rest. If the shoe doesn't fit, if it gets too confusing, it's just not your reading. So, feelings. The devil. I literally just got this with Gemini. All right, some of you are dealing with a Capricorn. Or was it? Maybe it was Aquarius. Oh yeah, it was Aquarius. And it wasn't Gemini, but I mean, could be either. Why do they feel the devil towards you, Libra? Why is the devil here? The Wheel of Fortune. Some of you, Libra, I don't know, this is very specific, not for everyone. Some of you, this person is watching you and they're seeing you make money, or they're seeing how successful you are, or um they see you as like a money making machine. You attract, if it's not money, you attract good fortune, you attract good luck, or it's like even like little things, like they're seeing you in a way that it feels like good things are happening to you, or you're just surrounded with a lot of abundance. Some of you, let me get one more. How else do they feel? Okay, this is way too much. All right, we have the Ace of Wands, the Five of Wands, and the Strength. This is someone, Libra, who is viewing you as, in the face of conflict, or when things aren't going your way, or you're having certain obstacles in your life, they're viewing you as someone who's very resilient. I don't know why I'm getting Brazilian. Someone here could be Brazilian. Now I'm hearing like Brazilian wax. That's not for everyone, very specific. But they're seeing you, Libra, as a person who, in the face of obstacles, you're very strong, you're very courageous, you're very resilient. You may also be receiving offers from them and you're rejecting them. And you're even pissed off that this person even dare send you that picture, or make that comment, or suggest like this. I feel like, Libra, I know I'm asking about your person, but I feel like how you're viewing them, and I'm hearing predator. You're viewing them like an animal at this time, Libra. This is someone who you're just, the way they're viewing you is very, like, someone who's very refined, someone who's very even sophisticated in a way. But how you could be viewing them is kind of like a savage, or there seems to be a lot of conflict. Also, I don't know what it is. If you guys are intimate, there seems to be like conflict in the bedroom, or what you guys are doing there, but I'm trying not to get too invasive today. So um this is it, Libra. You could be, I know I'm asking about them, but I feel like this is you. I feel like you could be viewing this person as being too invasive, or too, like, there's limits sometimes, and they're just doing too much, saying too much, being too much. um and I feel like you both may be viewing each other different ways. Anyway, sorry, that was so scattered. I feel like I'm like channeling a lot of different things. What are their intentions, Libra? What is this person's intentions towards you? We have the King of Pentacles. They want to lock you down, Libra. um some of you could be dealing with a Capricorn, Taurus, or Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo. Definitely that strong Capricorn energy here. King of Pentacles, Seven of Swords. But there's something, when you sign a contract, and this could be relevant, be careful if you're signing a new contract, or having some type of agreement, however it is, Libra, that their way of locking you down, there's some hidden, or I wanted to say stingy, but it feels more like, it's almost like, if you're reading a contract, you have to read the fine line, because however it is that they want to lock you down, there's something that, when you get something and you're just like, oh, I didn't think this would happen, or that wasn't in the contract, like they're coming in with something else. On the outside it looks good, like, they want to lock you down, but then when you finally, their idea of locking you down could even be like a very possessive thing going on here. But their idea, there's something in the fine print you need to read, but not like literally. But if you are dealing with a contract or something of that nature, you do need to read the fine print, because that could be relevant to that. Whew, okay, this is a lot today. What are their actual actions towards you? Nine of Cups. The Knight of Wands. Oh, Libra, this person wants you. They want you so bad. This is someone who's coming in full force. They're very stubborn in their ways because it feels like once they want something, like you can't really change their mind. Tell me about this Knight of Wands. The Queen of Cups. Yeah, this is, you know, this person does care about you, Libra. I just feel like they could be, it could be a lot to deal with them sometimes. Um, it feels like they're not taking no for an answer. How do you feel about them? How do you feel about them? So you feel bad about something? Five of Cups, sad, disappointed. It's like a loss, some type of loss, not physically, but Three of Cups. Give me more. The Hierophant, the Two of Wands. This is specific. This could go different ways. I'm picking up different things with this. So you're disappointed, you're feeling some type of loss, or you're either having a lot of empathy for them at this time. There could be something in their own life. It could be a certain structure of relationship that they've recently lost, walked away from, or didn't get, didn't reach a certain goal. It's almost like the party is over. That's one way I can read this energy. On the other hand, some of you are disappointed because you may feel like this person, either this could be a third party energy. You may feel like they party a lot, they drink a lot, they, it's hard to have a certain structure or lifestyle with them because of their ways, their habits. You're looking at this a bit more pessimistic, but at the same time, even if this person has done something to you to hurt you, you still, you, if that is the case, because that's not for everyone, but if that is the case, you still feel like, even though they've done something to you, if, like I said, specifically, if that is the case, you still feel bad for them. I feel like a lot of Libras who may be resonating with this are more advanced, like spiritually, than this person. Like, even if they've wronged you, you could see them going through a hardship and you actually, like, you literally feel bad even though you know you shouldn't, but you know it's like you're human and you, this is how you feel. But it could also go the other way. Something in their life is going wrong, or they're having difficulty setting a certain structure. Could be jobs, could be relationships, or whatever connections they have. If this is someone that you're dealing with that is in a whole different connection, you may even like feel bad about some drama that's going on in that specific connection, even though it has nothing to do and you're outside of that. But that's, I think, is feeling way too bad. And just, that's something, I mean, each to their own with that. But that's not really the main message I'm getting. Anyways, okay. What is the outcome between Libra and, all right, I'm seeing some type of communication here. There's a lot of cards, so I do want to do another pull. What is the outcome between, all right, Four of Wands, Star, the Seven of Pentacles, the Page of Pentacles. So I am seeing some type of celebration this week, some type of union. Someone here may be attending some type of wedding or party. Um, I'm seeing messages. Someone here may play golf. This is a lot of energy, so I'm not really I can't really read this right now. Um, I'm seeing some type of good news come in, but I don't know if this is even relevant to this connection, or this could be something, an individual. This could be a promotion for someone. I know I'm reading about the relationship, but other things are coming up. This almost feels like, if this is a person that you've been healing from or trying to heal from, I just see another, I'm getting like a milestone or another level, or reaching a certain like a realization or reaching a certain. All right, let me explain this because I can feel it, but it's really hard for me to explain it. I feel like if this is someone that you've been dealing with for a while and you've been healing from them, maybe you do have some contact, but you have been kind of healing, or um, there has been a shift in this connection. I'm just seeing you able to, s- somebody here is able to kind of step out and look at this situation from the outside, which is probably why someone can empathize or like feel bad for this person who probably at some point there was more resentment or just ill feelings towards the the person. Does that make sense? Because I feel like this is all over the place. All right, let's leave that there. Let's get more from here. What do we need to know about Libra and their person? Rejected. This person could be feeling rejected by you, Libra, or vice versa. Just switch the roles. Someone here is rejected, blocked, or um someone here has had enough. I'm also getting like a coach or like some type of I don't know why the first thing I thought was like a soccer coach, something about soccer, but it doesn't have to be. Cyberbully, you're being bullied online, or they are, has suffered from it, etc. Someone could be having a really bad time, either with friends or with coworkers. That's very specific. If not, I'm getting the way somebody, one, I don't know whose energy this is, but somebody could, the way they speak to the other, maybe trying to put them down in some way, looking you up, researching you, studying you, getting info. If you are applying to new jobs or something about work or anything where you may be potentially exposed, watch your social media because there could be people watching you, literally looking you up. I'm also getting someone in this connection is really doing some heavy stalking, trying to find out information or figure out what you're doing. But anyways, let's get, what would they say to you this week, Libra? I can't stop thinking about you. All right, Libra, that's what I'm getting. Have a great week.